Well, this is my nice spacious house, and you'll notice I have wood floor. That's really the ideal from my point of view in a wheelchair because there's less traction, so that it takes less effort to move about. Let's go on into the lounge here, which is arranged so that people who sit on the sofa can look at the wonderful view, but also it's nice and open for me in my wheelchair. On two sides I've got choices of places where I can sit, and not infrequently I have guests in wheelchairs who also want a nice roomy place where they can participate in cocktails and conversation or whatever. You might notice these floor-to-ceiling windows. They're all exits that I can use in case of an emergency. And here's the dining room, where there's permanently a place set up for me with no chair. But more important than that is if you're a hostess at all, being able to move freely around the table. Very often that's not possible in people's houses, but I'm lucky to have a good deal of room, and we've sited the furniture so that I can move around by. I'm going to open this for you to show that this is a nice thing. You can pass food from the kitchen through to the dining room. My kitchen is huge. This is our everyday dining area with a view of the lake and my grandchild's baby seat here. And I've got three counter spaces, two of which are low at my height, and one of which is at the regular height, which my husband will use when he's chopping and preparing food. When I chop, I use my pull-out chopping board. But I love these low counters, and I've got all my appliances already plugged in. Most of them don't have to be moved. I can use them right there. And I have a lovely countertop that doesn't have to be cleaned like the old-fashioned ones. And I have a knee hole over here in this counter, next to where my bone books are. And this is where I tend to write letters and often read the newspaper. This is a very comfortable spot for me. I've got food in a pantry with double doors. And I just keep the place at the bottom free for my feet to go in, so that I can reach things all around the cupboard, more or less. And over here is the dish closet with my grandson's works of art on the front of it. And of course I've got low, actually higher than usual, but lower than the high outlets. Light switches are lower than regular. And I have all of these wide doors, which makes it really easy to move around. But also, whether you're able-bodied or not, it gives a nice, spacious feeling to a place. I want to show you a small bathroom. I've got a regular door that leads into my office. But then, for the guest bathroom here, I have parallel pocket doors, which work like this. And they're fabulous because they don't take up floor space. There's one here, and there's one here. I'll pull it all the way across. This bathroom is compact, but I can turn around in it. I can use the bathtub, I can use the toilet pedestal. And it's very nice looking to boot. I don't know if the computer screen comes through, but I'm having trouble with this, and it takes about 20 minutes to boot up. I've got things piled around it. Oh. This is a birthday gift for my son that just arrived that I have to pack. I have another of these knee holes so that I can use my sewing machine that's packed away in here. And I've got my ironing board attached on a hinge, and it doesn't need any legs or struts because it rests on this nice sturdy tabletop. So that I can get to things in this corner, I have a hinge surface here. And laundry supplies. I should have said master suite. Are you doing me now? Mm-hmm. Here we have archways rather than doors, but a pocket door between the vanity area and the tub area. And I have a knee hole here, which is designed so that any future owner of the house could fit it up with cupboards on this side the same way to match that side. Let's go in the bathroom. This shelf was built for me, and it's carpeted. And for 15 years I used the jacuzzi by transferring onto the shelf and then into the tub. Then I began to get shoulder injuries and no longer use the jacuzzi. I have transferred myself to the shower here. I transfer to the shower, and I've got a shower head that's on a hose. This house was designed about 25 years ago, and I don't think the architect, and I know we didn't know about the concept of universal design, but in fact the house pretty much follows the principles of universal design, which is neat. And that's something that we're going to need more and more as the population ages, and as people survive injuries and illnesses that in the past they may not have survived. And I think my house shows that universal design and wheelchair accessibility can be attractive. In fact, it can even be beautiful.